Hi everyone, I am Mrs. B. Vijayalakshmi, Assistant Professor, Department of Computer Science, KCS Kasinadar College of Arts and Science. In this video, we are going to discuss about the linear data structures. Here is the topic which are covered in this video are linear data structures, operations on linear data structure, how to insert and delete an element in an array, what are the advantages and the disadvantages of using an array. First we will know what is linear data structure. In linear data structure, the elements are organized in the sequential order. Arrays, stack, queue and linked list all comes under the linear data structure. The best example of linear data structure is an array. Let us see the linear data structures definition in one by one. The first one is an array. An array is a collection of data items having similar data types. We can store the multiple number of elements in the same name. Here, how the memory is organized in the array. The memory is organized in the continuous way. That is, the elements are arranged in continuous memory location. Here is a picture that shows how the array elements are arranged in the memory location. And the next one is a stack. The stack follows LIFO mechanism, that is last in first out. The element that is added last will be deleted first. The best example for this are arranging the plates in the tray and arranging the books, coins, etc. For example, consider plates. The first plate is placed in the tray and the second plate is placed on above of the first plate. Now, if you want to remove the plate, which plate will you remove first? The plate which is recently inserted will be removed first. We can't able to remove the first plate. Here there are two operations, push and pop. Push means nothing but inserting element into the stack. Pop means deleting the element from the stack. Both insert and delete operations are performed on only one side. That is, at the top of the stack we can perform both insert and delete operation. Here is a picture that shows how the stack operation will perform. The next one is queue. The queue follows FIFO mechanism, that is first in first out. Here the element that added first will be deleted first. The best example is standing in a line for a ticket reservation. The person who comes first, he will get the ticket first, which is similar to first come first serve basis. Here insert and delete operations are performed in different position. The two operations involved are NQ and DQ. NQ means inserting element into the queue. DQ means deleting an element from the queue. Here is the example that shows how the queue operations will perform. And the next one is an linked list. A linked list is a collection of nodes. Here the elements are need not to be arranged in the continuous memory location. That is, the elements can be stored in any location. From the name itself, it indicates there is a link between one element and the other element. Here is an example how the linked lists are arranged in the memory. We can also perform the different number of operations on linear data structure. Insertion, deletion, searching, sorting and then merging. Insertion, adding of new data element. Deletion, removal of data element if it is found. Searching the specified data element. Sorting, arranging the data elements in a specified order, either ascending order or descending order. Merging, combining the elements of two similar data structure to form a new data structure of the same type. How to insert an element in an array. Here is the insertion algorithm and example. Let us see how the algorithm will process. If you want to insert the element at a particular position, first of all we have to move every element to its next position. In the picture there are 5 elements in an array. Now I am going to insert the element 4 at the third position. Then what can I do is, from the 5th position I have to move every element to its next position until reaches my third position. After the insertion of an element 4 at the third position, the size of the array will be incremented by 1. The insertion is not possible without the loss of data if the array is full. This is what the insertion algorithm will work. Next we will see how to delete an element in an array. Here is the deletion algorithm and example. Let us see how the algorithm will process. If you want to delete an element at a particular position, we have to move every element to its previous position. In this picture, there are 7 elements in an array. Now I am going to delete the element Davis, which is in the second position. So from the second position to last position, after deleting the element Davis, I have to move every element to its previous position. Here, after the deletion of the element, the size of the array will be decremented by 1. This is how the algorithm will work. Advantages of using an array. It consists of similar data type elements, that is, n number of elements are stored in the single name. We can access any element in the array with the help of index value, that is called random access. It is suitable when the number of elements are already known. Before applying algorithm or application, we have to know how many number of elements that array can be used. Arrays are used in the implementation of other linear data structures such as stack and queue. These are the advantages over the arrays. Limitations of using an array. The major drawback of using an array is static memory allocation. That is, during the compile time itself, you can change the size of an array. If the array is declared as a size of 10, there is no possible to increase the size during the runtime. Suppose I declare the array size as 100, we are using only the 10 elements, then the memory of 90 elements are wasted. During the runtime, we can't able to change the size of the array. It is difficult to insert and delete an element. It will take some more time and more complexity, and the wastage of memory is more. We are not removing the memory space in both the insert and delete operation. We are just removing the element in the array. Thank you for listening. Thank you very much.